All right, welcome back to Two Stupid Guys Trade Stocks. I'm Vinny,
I'm Dylan.
and today's Dylan's going to give us some swing trading picks for the week of February 21st, 2021.
Yes, sir. All right, let's get started. So, if you watched last week's video, we're going to go over the performance of those three picks at the end. Here's some more. Actually, PLTR was one that it wasn't
Watching.
in the pick. It was watching. Yeah, because
Yeah.
It had earnings. You never want to swing trade around earnings.
Yeah.
By the way.
And earnings and insider lockup period expiration.
Yeah.
So it's there's a lot of stuff going on there.
Yeah, it was scary. So disclaimer, we're stupid guys trading stocks. Don't do anything. Don't listen to me. I don't know. Read that whole thing.
Yeah, purely entertainment value.
Yeah, just to sure, I guess. I mean, I'm using my information to make money, but whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Do so at your own peril.
Yeah, there you go. So I highly recommend you watch the swing trade guide video first. Sometimes a stock will hit a buy zone and I will not take it due to it not satisfying all the conditions in that video. So if I recommend a stock and I say, hey, I didn't take it, I'm like, you didn't watch that video though. So.
Yeah, exactly. The rules in that video are what will save your butt and keep you in the trading stocks for another day. So it's definitely important you do that. We'll attach it in the description below.
Perfect. All right, let's do this.
All right.
So this is the low to medium risk. This is NUS. Also, I should say I don't ever look up the fundamentals on stock because then if I don't like something, I will look at it in a different way. Last week I did CLSK, didn't know what it was, and it actually, if someone took it, it worked out like really well for you. It made like 20%. But I don't know what any of this. They do skin stuff from the name.
Yeah,
so Vinny tells us that
they sell new skin. Actually, no, I'm joking. They sell skin products. They're actually a very profitable, low cost company. I actually picked up a little bit of this from like a value proposition. They had a kind of a recent real drop there, which is what Dylan's going to highlight. But the company fundamentals were largely not related to this drop at all. They have very low PE. They have low debt. Their gross margins are really high. They're growing in sales both in the U.S. and internationally. Lots of positive things about Nu Skin.
Yeah, I don't like how surprised you are that I chose their company. that's solvent.
No, that there's sometimes some great opportunities and mispricing in the market, and I think this is kind of one of them.
So buy zone is the current price, which is $49.59 to about $47.5. The sell zone, meaning where you want to start taking your partials, I would do the first partial like 55, and then go up. Stop loss is going to be the loss of the 200 EMA, which you're going to see, hey, that 48.51 is in the buy zone. What does that mean? You always got to give like an extra $1. So the recent low was 47.50, so an extra $1 from that's 46.50 because it hovers around. So let's go to the chart. All right. Make it full screen. There we go. So they reported earnings here and it just utterly tanked. It hesitated around the 50 EMA and then it just went down and it has been bouncing really well off of this 200 EMA. For those of people thinking about taking the trade, I just spent $4,000 in call premium on this trade. So I'm heavily invested.
Yeah.
That's going to expire March 19th. Well, hopefully. Oh yeah.
That's gasoline right there.
Oh no, I think it's going to work, man. It's actually, I had bought it here on this day. The options, this stock does not move like a lot usually, right? It's been hovering around this price for quite a while.
Yeah.
So the options hadn't caught up to it. I got 20 calls at $1.70 premium for 50, and it's already at 49.60.
Nice.
So like I'm already right there. But this is a good looking stock. So this is looking pretty solid.
Yeah,
I run into some trouble right here though.
I picked up some shares, just straight shares long rather than the options, but it was a nice catch on catching the mispriced options there.
Yeah. Vinny, your dog is barking so loud. All right, go to the next thing.
I can't even actually hear it.
And that shouting is, yeah, it's fine. We're good.
Yeah, it's totally fine. We have very fancy production quality here.
Yeah. So this is medium to high risk. This is PLTR. I was watching this last week. It was absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Vinny, do you want to talk about this one?
No, I watched this as well. They reported earnings. They missed. The market was looking for a profit actually out of them when they did not deliver on that. I believe they actually beat on revenue though. They're kind of more of a, how do I put this? They're growing very quickly. I think they will become profitable. They still have quite a bit of a large market to serve. So they have some good long-term potential, but they're not there yet.
Okay. So current price is around $29. Your buy zone is between like 29 and 27 or 26.90. Your partials would be like 36 and higher. BPA, I'll go over what that means on the chart. Your stop loss is the 25 level. You always want to get a little bit of room, but I think Kathy Wood's invested in this too. She's at ARK. Yeah. So yeah, it bounced real hard off this 25 level. So if it goes down a little bit, for even better buy, I'm definitely taking this one. I actually already took it. So I think I'm cost average at 28.
Yeah, she for those of you who don't know Kathy Wood, she runs, I want to say 5 ETFs that all returned over 100% last year. She's a big Tesla bull from the early days, so she is very well respected.
Yeah, she is killing it. I have a dog hair in my face. All right, let's do the graph. So this is PLTR, okay? We had some bad volume going here, so you knew that this was going to tank because of the staircase pattern. Mm-hmm. You didn't know when it was going to stop, though. It was very probable it could have stopped right here, but it didn't. It bounced off this 25. So anything in between here is going to be a solid entry. Definitely hold the 25 level. But once we get up to here, so, VPOC. VPOC is at 29. VPOC is basically the most volume at that price at that specific number. So the most volume this stock has sold is at that number. So
interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty good. As you zoom in to up here, the second VPOC is 36. So as this starts to go up, VPOC or 36 would be a good selling point or a good partial point. All right, sweet. Let's go to the next one. Okay.
Yep.
And Vinny this is his first time using this software before. It's PowerPoint.
A lot of stuff going on.
It's pretty rare.
Wait,
and
I didn't do that.
We're gonna get it eventually.
Yeah, I didn't do that. So, it did on its own, I swear.
Oh, okay. So this is a high risk. I don't actually know what they do. So I have a list of like 140 stocks I look at, and this is looking really good. So Vinny, what do they do?
Apparently, they're a biotech company. They recently received FDA approval for terbinafine distribution. It's a treatment for actinic keratosis, which is a skin condition.
They're treating actinic keratosis?
Yeah. We received FDA approval in December of 2020.
How much does it cost? Do you know?
No idea. Never heard of them before.
So I'm in derm. I don't know if I should say I'm in dermatology. Okay, I already said it. Too late. You can just use cryotherapy on those. It's way cheaper. So I don't know. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. There's also a treatment called ATNX, which also fixes that.
Yeah.
It's just another cream. Unless, all right, maybe if their cream doesn't cause like scabbing or something, then that would be pretty amazing. But if it does cause that, it's useless. Because there's a drug that already does that's used all the time.
Yeah.
So,
Basically, this thing is just a graph analysis. And the underlying company,
yeah.
yeah, we have no faith in.
Oh, I'm not leaving shares in this, especially if they're treating that. That's pointless. Actinic
Yeah,
keratosis is like pre-skin cancer,
yeah, I have
essentially.
no idea what their product distribution is like. That was just one of the first articles I read about them. So
Great. Okay.
maybe they have something else going on too. Who knows?
So I tell Vinny the stocks ahead of time just to read. Oh, wait, can you go back real quick?
Yeah.
We got to go over the float. So it is it's a low float, 62 million, and it does have a short float of 11%. So do not catch a falling knife on this one. I will show you that in a second. The current price is 12.20. I would just use like a 30-cent buy zone here. You want it to hold the 200 SMA. I would partial at about 14 and stop loss. It depends on where you get in, but between these. All right, go to the graph. I'll go over that more in depth. So the reason why it caught my eye is you have this 200 moving average going up, going up, going up, and we are here. So when I say don't catch a falling knife, don't just invest in the market open, right? Because it could just go all the way down to probably here. If it does respect it, you would have to watch this for a day or two. Make sure that it is indeed bouncing off this, and then you could, invest with a decent stop loss. I think, what did I say? 1140 to 1175. Yeah, down here. Give it some room. It is still setting lower lows and lower highs, so you want to be very careful on this one. But the sell point would be actually about here. That's why I said 14. Mm-hmm. So, and then keep some in case something happens. But you got to be on your toes on this one. This is not a take at the open Monday. This is a watch to see what happens.
Yeah, because does it look like the volume went up slightly there in the last couple of days?
It's been above average volume for like the last since like February 8th. So yeah. It varies slightly. I think it's probably like 20,000 shares, but that's not enough to make a difference.
Oof.
No.
Yeah, that's a pretty thinly traded stock right there.
No, it's 1.4 million for the day. I'm saying the difference between this one and this one. Oh, I'm not going to recommend a 20,000. No, that's a penny stock.
Yeah, we're about to be the penny stock channel here, guys.
Yeah, that would not be good. All right, Nexties. So I'm watching SAVA. This is insane. So they're the ones that invented a possible new what's it called? Alzheimer's medication.
Oh yes.
So I'm watching to see if it goes around 48, and then Fubu. I'm watching the volume. Go back to the graph. I'll just show FAVA super fast. So this is terrifying. So this is 117 down to 47. It was at 10. So this is just a ridiculous stock.
Yeah.
So I'm watching for like a bounce right here. I won't take it if it's too scary, which it very well may be. I could also just YOLO it. You never know. And then, yeah, Fubo might make the list next week. It wasn't quite good enough, but it went up to 60 from 20, then it went back down, and it keeps on making higher highs and lower lows. So high, high, low, low. I'm hoping it holds support right here.
Yeah.
All right, we are good.
Interesting.
And then the last slide. So I'm going to start keeping track of all these so you guys know that I'm just not making anything up. Neo met the criteria. So if you're in it, you're in it. I think that you should be up a little bit right now. So maybe move your stop loss to break even, depending on where you got in. Hopefully we make some money on that one. Plug did not meet the criteria. It fell on hardcore volume. And CLSK, it was like $1 away from my buy zone, and I didn't take it. And it's up. It went from 28 to 36. So
yeah,
it's at 36 right now and trending upwards. So if you took that and it was because of me, you subscribe. you give me credit.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Bitcoin broke out and hit a new all-time high last week, and CLSK is a Bitcoin miner, so kind of not surprised.
Yeah, that's all we got, though. That is it.
Yeah. Well, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you guys again on the next weekly swing trade update.
All right. Have a good one.